Hey guys, MCU Collector here with another figure review. Is this going to be a review anyway? It's another video about an action figure. So here we have the Hasbro Marvel Animation, X-Men 97, the Sentinel Titan Hero Series figure. I don't know that I'm really going to review this figure. I'm going to check it out. I have had it in the box for a few months. Never took it out until I guess now I'm going to do that. But I wanted to do a fun thing. I got an extra one of these Morph VHS boxes from Ross for $6 is all it was. Is that 6? Yeah, $6. So I got an extra one of these. I picked up a loose Age of Apocalypse Morph from Cape and Cowl when I was down in Southern California for WonderCon. I got a great deal. I got them for only $10, so that was pretty awesome. So thank you, Cape and Cowl, for the great deal on the Morph figure. But I'm going to do a little bit of kit bashing. I'm going to use that body with his head to kind of give us a little bit, somewhat, of an X-Men 97 look. And what better way to represent Morph in the video is to actually show the Sentinel, because in the very first episode of the X-Men animated series, Morph was left for dead after he was attacked by the Sentinels, shot down. And Wolverine was just heartbroken over having left Morph. So we're going to check out the Sentinel. So I'm actually pretty excited. It was the Titan Hero Series figure. As you can see there, not a whole lot going out to it. I don't think this thing hasn't ever actually really hit stores. It was available like on the online retailers and stuff like that. I got mine from Amazon. I'll have some links in the video description below because I think it's good to have a Sentinel kind of in there with the X-Men 97 figures. I can't really show a size comparison because there's no way I'm going to get the Sentinel figure completely in frame. It's just going to be impossible. But we're going to have some fun with it. So join me in the ride. Should be a fairly short video here for you guys. Okay, so just to show the size comparison, here is the Marvel Legends standard figure. So there is the VHS Morph right there. You can see his head popping up a little bit. And there's the Age of Apocalypse Morph there. This Sentinel is that 3 3/4 inch the Retro 375 version of the Sentinel, which was, I think, a pretty cool one. He stands, as you can see, a little bit taller than your standard Marvel Legends figure. Is about like an 8-inch figure or whatever it was. This Sentinel kind of towers over it again. There's no way I'm going to be able to get this thing completely in frame. Scratch that. I have an idea. Hold on. Okay, somewhat in frame. Had to cheat a little bit. Those Sentinel legs go completely out to the side. So full-on splits action going on with the Sentinel there. So you can see, size-wise, kind of how he looks and kind of get a general idea. It's definitely a fun one. I don't think it's one that's necessary for anybody's collection. But hey, it's a Sentinel. It's cool. If you have the Marvel Legends HasLab Sentinel, that thing is massive and more appropriately sized. This one is just a fun one that just kind of adds in if you want to do it, like if you have a special display for X-Men 97 or the animated series, or you just want a Sentinel for your collection. It kind of works, kind of however you want it. It is a kid's toy. It is a kid's line, the non-collector line, as it is a Titan Hero Series figure. And I guess it would make sense with their small 2.5-inch figures or whatever those guys are. It could kind of work with those ones. I don't know the size comparison. I don't have any of those figures to do a side-by-side comparison there. But I wanted to kind of show you guys and then kind of do that Kitbash Morph. Put it all in one package video here for you guys so you guys could check out. But I do want to talk about the Sentinel specifically before we get into the Morph, because this thing is pretty fun. It's got 5 points of articulation, not a whole lot. The head has a little bit of a swivel there. Not much. There's no hinge or anything, so if you want it to get in like a flight mode, you can't really. You can do a full rotation in that arm, and then it has the shoulder. So I don't know if that's actually 1 or 2 points of articulation, or if that's maybe if that's 1 or 2, because 1 I guess would just be the swivel. 2 might make it that hinge, I guess. The legs, as you can see how the legs work, they do go out completely to the side, and they can kick forward that far. So not a whole lot, a little bit. And there is the Sentinel. So if we kind of bring that back with some of the other figures, you can see size-wise how that works out. And you got your Morph there. His cape is all jacked up. There's the other Sentinel. And here is the animated series Morph there. So pretty cool. Now let's go ahead and get to that Kitbash Morph. Okay, so I think this is obviously an easy peasy kind of thing. I'm just going to pop that head off there. So Morph is headless. We're going to take this one off there. and we're just going to stick it on there. I am not the first by any means to do this. I know a lot of folks have done it. I don't know anybody specifically that I talk to on a regular basis or anything that has done it, but it has been done by a bunch of people a bunch of times, so I knew it would work, and there we have it. So a temporary fix to the X-Men 97, because we don't have a proper Morph figure. Will we get one in the future? Who knows? Maybe. I think right now the X-Men 97 is only going to be those 2 particular waves. If there is, scratch that. We know that there's season 2. I think it's been reported on that there's 2 full seasons that have been animated and voiced and everything like that. I don't know how true that is, but if that is the case, I would expect to see additional X-Men 97 waves for the other season. I think it's only going to be those 2 waves, so no Morph figure for now, but can be a temporary fix. This isn't perfect to what we see in X-Men 97. He doesn't have like the black lines and things like that. You don't get the super huge single eyebrow in there to kind of show some emotion or whatever, but it does kind of work as a stand-in. It's something that I'm going to kind of put in my display, knowing that, you know, I don't really kitbash, I don't do customs, I don't do any of that stuff, but it is a good temporary little fix in there, so not too shabby. But we do know that actually in the show, Morph has shown his face. So like here, we get the look of when he returned, where he was all kind of messed up and stuff. We do have that look. I don't think these head sculpts look perfectly to like this animated series look, but they were decent enough. I think that you can kind of get by, and it kind of makes sense there. So it was a nice addition. But for me, again, what I wanted to accomplish here was to just do this quick little kit bash that a bunch of people have already done. And you know what? I kind of dig it. You guys let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Let me know what you think of this gigantic Sentinel figure that I still can't get into frame. My goodness. There we go. Let me know what you guys think of the Sentinel figure, because I think it's a fun one. If you just want to kind of place it around in there, I think it's kind of cool for a collection. So let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. If you guys like this video, please do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't already done so, hit that notification bell to get a notification for when all my videos go live. And as always, thank you for watching.